Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm going to be working with Sketch 22 from the Sketch Support series by Allison Davis for Scrapbook Generation. Okay, so here is the newest sketch for Sketch Support by Allison Davis for Scrapbook Generation. And I will link below her the link for this. It's a free sketch. She puts one out approximately once a month, although she did take a little bit of a break there in the fall and winter. And so this is the first one that's come out in a while. So I'm going to be working with that. Allison does a whole week's worth of blog posts on one sketch, showing you different ways to use her sketch throughout the week. And then at the end of the week, she does a YouTube video. So I will have all of that linked below as well. And it's like a little mini class, I think. It's a lot of information. So I like to follow along since it's free. And so here is Sketch 22. That's what I'm going to be working with. I just finished doing this. Let's see, where did it go? So I had this old Workshops on the Go scrapbooking kit from Close to My Heart, and it was in my partly finished bundle. So I got the layout done for that one, and it looks like this. So that was the main layout from that workshop. And then it had additional artwork on it as well. And so I followed along and did the additional artwork, which is this one and this one. So I got 3 layouts out of this workshop. And I still have some things left over, and I think if I am creative enough, I will be able to create this layout using my leftover supplies. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm just going to pause the camera here, and I will come back after I get some of my papers laid down. Okay, so this is where I'm at so far. I have gotten just the basics down, but I just wanted to pop in and say that I had to get kind of creative with my papers because the circles for this, and I could have done it differently, but I wanted to try it the way that it was intended. And the circles were 3 inches. And so 3-inch circles. And so I got out my 3-inch circle punch, but I didn't have a lot of patterned paper that was still that big. So I got this one, and this one, all out of what I had left, but everything else didn't fit. So this one looks like a full circle, but it's actually 2 circles that didn't quite make the cut. Like if you look really closely, there's a little line here because they didn't quite match up. And so I just punched 2 of them and layered them on top of each other with different parts of the circle hiding, I guess. So like you can see the line here, and then the one on the other circle you don't see at all. So, but you can't tell really once it's down there. I also, Allison often does stitching on her layouts, so I put some faux stitching lines on mine. This one I did 2 half circles and layered them up on top of each other. For this one, this is mostly going to be covered up with my photos anyways. So I just did a circle of cardstock and then some this patterned paper that I had left over. And then these ones were as big as I could get them, and I think they're 2-inch circles, maybe 2.5, 3 maybe. And then I just put them on cardstock. So that's where I'm at. I also took some of the branding strips, or I think Close to My Heart calls them zip strips, off of those papers and like out of my scraps that were left over, and I put a border on the top and the bottom. So I haven't even picked photos for this yet, but that's where I'm at, and I think I know what photos I'm going to print. I just have to do it. And then this stamp set came with the kit. And so I think instead of stars, I think I'm going to stamp some flowers and put those in the centers instead of stars. So that's my plan going forward. So I'll pause the camera here again and come back when I have some pictures ready. Okay, so I picked some photos and I printed them, matted them on just white cardstock, and to give them a little definition from each other. And I put I stamped the flowers in purple and pink and put them on the centers in place of where the stars are in the sketch. And then I added some leaves on a few, and I put these ones here because this one didn't have a flower because I thought most of it would be covered up. I grabbed some Chit Chat stickers from Tim Holtz, or are they small? I think it's Small Talk stickers. Sticker phrase strips, and put that in here as my journaling because I didn't really have much to say about this. This is just Amelia in the backyard looking beautiful. And I cut my title out on the Cricut, and I cut it 3 times and layered it on top of each other to give it a little bit of a dimension instead of just the flat title. And so I think all I really have left to do is that these purple glitter gems came with this kit as well. So I'm going to try to get some of those on here. And I think that's about it. I do need to go looking for the date, but I'll do that after I turn off the camera. So that is kind of what I came up with. So sketch support, if you go and look at Allison's info on there, she really does a great job about like showing you all the things. So, you know, changing up the size, changing up so like if you're a double page person, she shows you a double page option. If you, you know, like I should have maybe, but I do like how this turned out in the end. Instead of trying to make this size of circles work, I could have punched smaller circles and like filled up that same space with just smaller circles. She shows that in her videos and her on her blog. She just does a really great job with this. So I feel like I get a free class every time I do one of these layouts and watch her videos and read her blog and get all the info from her. And I really like her style, so it works for me. Yeah, what else can I say? I think that's about it. So, and yeah, I used up more of the cardstock from this collection to make my title. I think I used up the rest of the pink. And I think I'm just going to put some little wee ones where the leaves are. It's just little clusters. Yeah, I think that's going to be my whole layout for this one. And like I said, it doesn't need to be a big giant story. I just wanted to include these photos in her album because they're so stinking cute. And I like to put things in here that are just like, you're a work of art, it says one of them, and adventure awaits you, says another, be your beautiful self. I just really like those. I actually ended up buying 2 of these. Yeah, it's called Small Talk sticker thingies, phrase stickers. And because the first one I used all of the white ones, and then I wanted more, so I bought a second booklet because I use them a lot. I think they're lovely. And sometimes they're just like the perfect little thing, like, you know, and instead of, you know, saying the same thing, like, here's Amelia in the backyard, well, yeah, we can see that. And this is going in her album with 1,000,001 pictures of her with her name in it, so I don't feel like I even need to write that on there if I don't want to. But I might put her name on the back just in case it ever does get separated from the rest. And that's about it. So check out Sketch Support if you haven't already. If you have, I'd like to know where to see your works of art. Hopefully I can see you in the group. There is a Facebook group where you can post your layouts. And when you do so, if you do so before, I think before she starts the next one or whatever it is, she does do a draw for some points, I think is how it works, points in their shop. And you can use it on digital products or physical products if you live in the US. If you're international, just the digital stuff. But I'm international and I never have trouble finding something to buy there. It's always good. They've got a lot of good stuff there. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, please click the like button to give me a thumbs up. Hit the show more button under the video description if you'd like to find links to some of the things that we talked about today. And if you have a question or comment, please leave it down below and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. If you would like to see more of my videos, it would make my day to have you as a subscriber. Just click the subscribe button and be sure to hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when a new video goes up. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.